Hello guys, and welcome back to the second part of this video training. Again, this video is brought to you by GoHighLevel, the #1 all-in-one marketing and automation platform. So let's jump straight into where we stopped with the first part. And since we now have a basic understanding of the platform, how it works, what it offers, and the levels to which the platform operates, we've successfully been able to set up an agency level account as well as that of a sub account. At this point, I think it's best I give you a quick overview of the menus we have at the agency account, after which we can head over to the sub account level where most of the magic happens. Now, starting with the logo we have at the very top, we've got the option to change that within the settings icon right here. We'll be coming to that in a minute, and as you may have guessed, it's one of the branding features of the white label we spoke of. Moving on, we should find this navigation icon which allows us to switch between the sub accounts and agency level account. More on that soon. This highlights the main agency dashboard with an overview of the following metrics, starting with the previous month's revenue and growth over the last 6 months. The next option we'll have here will be the SaaS pricing plans, which is available only on the unlimited agency plan. And here is where we get to add on the white label, mark up the pricing plans, resell its features as a service to our clients. Taking a closer look at this, we can see HighLevel's recommendation to the pricing plans, the features included in both plans, but if you wanted to build your own pricing plan, you just have to toggle this over to the other side and make adjustments to the name, features available in each plan, and lastly its pricing. Moving on, this gives us the option to create profiles for prospective clients you may want to reach out to in the future for maintaining that steady stream of client base. This is self-explanatory, so I'll just move on to the next option, which happens to be the sub account. And like I said, we'll be coming back to this much later. So let's just move on to the next menu. We've seen this earlier while creating a sub account with one of these templates. So this is where the snapshot you've created or bought from third-party website gets displayed. This gives us a glance at the two main tools HighLevel offers that you can resell or purchase for sub account or clients. And I think this option makes the most sense as you only deliver when there is a demand, other than having to buy the unlimited or yearly plan, unless of course you have a huge client base who you want to serve without limitations with the unlimited plan. And these options underneath are not so relevant to this video, so I'll skip past those and move over to the settings page. Opening up the settings menu, the first item we see here will be our personal data, and this is pretty much the information we used while signing up to GoHighLevel. Moving on to the company settings, this should come in handy when you're ready to white label your web apps so your clients get to see your branding when they are logged into the account. And that begins with the logo at the top of our agency dashboard, so I can choose to replace that with a custom logo which should automatically reflect there. It's also important to fill out these fields correctly as they tend to appear in various client-facing elements like email communications, for example. And as for the white label and API domain, there are help docs provided when you click on these tooltips. I won't be discussing how to go about this because it will just make this video lengthy, and also because not everyone wants to get this set up right away. Most of these options here are pretty self-explanatory. For example, this field allows us to add JavaScript and CSS to the account dashboard to alter or modify its look. We also have a couple of options here that are recommended to be enabled for a better and optimized experience. Moving on, we have the team management tab, and this is particularly important if you have a team working with you on GoHighLevel. Here you can add and manage user accounts, assign roles and permission, and also control user access to various features and functionalities. The billing tab is a no-brainer as it displays all the information related to the account you currently subscribe to, the payment method used, billing address and transaction history. And as I mentioned in the previous video, you get a refundable charge placed on your card during the sign-up process, and this is where you get to see that. The next two tab contains phone and email service integrations, and these options are typically pre-configured until you've decided to add or use another service provider. For example, you may choose to switch from HighLevel's lead connector to something like Mailgun, if that's what you're more familiar or comfortable with using. Some of these options may not be worth mentioning in this beginner's guide, unless they become necessary to a user at some point, so I'll just skip past those. And this will be where we connect our Stripe account across the entire platform, and I believe that sums it up with the proper settings that are worth mentioning right now. So let's head back to the agency dashboard and switch over to the sub account we've created by either clicking on this menu or by using this navigation icon we highlighted earlier. Either option takes us to the sub account. And upon entry into the sub account, we should be presented with this launchpad containing a handful of basic setup and integration that propagates with some of the features in these menus. And while these are not mandatory to set up right away, you may find the need to set them up over time once you've started getting the hang of some of the features within the sub account. Let's say, for example, I wanted to start generating SMS and email leads on my website using the web chat widget. I could easily click the connect button to get started with that integration, and I would be using this website to complete the integration process. So I would add the URL in here and click the continue button. You may have to give this a minute or two before getting redirected to this page, and if your website isn't built using WordPress, you also get the option to integrate with other website builders like Squarespace and Shopify. The next step presents a step-by-step walkthrough on how to set this up with the test button to confirm if the widget has been integrated successfully with your website. So from here, I'd want to head over to my website's dashboard and would want to install the plugin called Lead Connector. So I'll just hover over plugins and click on add new. And want to search for the plugin called Lead Connector with no space in between. And this will be the plugin you want to install. Now what you'd want to do is to open up the Lead Connector plugin. It's expected you paste your API key from your sub account into this field. And as it says, you can find the API key under the locations level, under settings and company page. And instead of us having to close this interface, I'll just duplicate this tab. So I'm just going to come over here and select settings. Now you would see some settings here we never touched while we were at the agency level account, and that's because the agency level account has its own settings and the sub account has its own settings. Now to get the API key, you'd have to make sure you're in the business profile menu. You just have to scroll down and you can find the API key right here. Let's just copy this and we can see we have that copied. So I'm just going to come back here and then paste that as a plain text. And we have to check this box to enable the chat widget on our website. So I'm just going to click on that and then click on pull and save. That's pretty much all you need to do. So if we head back to this tab and click on test widget, that should confirm if the integration was successful. Now for some reason, you may have seen the error notification I had with my network connection. And right now we can see this has been integrated successfully. When I head back to my website, we can find the chat widget right here. So with every successful request and submission made via this live chat widget, you should find those messages displayed within the centralized conversation and contact tab. And the best part is you can choose to respond via SMS, which according to studies remain one of the most effective means of communication, with at least 90% of SMS opened within the first 3 minutes. So just imagine the opportunity here. Let's say you wanted to make further customization to the chat widget. You can simply head over to the site tab and open up the chat widget to make edits however way you see fit. And if I'm being honest, there is just so much going on for this platform that I would likely have to make separate videos highlighting each one of these tabs. And since most of my audience here on YouTube are WordPress users, HighLevel has requested I touch on its hosting capabilities using WordPress powered by Google Cloud. And this is where access to certain tools from the agency level account comes into play. Now, because there are limitations with me not being able to connect with a Stripe account at the moment, in order to enable the WordPress tool for that sub account, I'll be opening the floor for Sean from HighLevel to give us more insight into the WordPress hosting capabilities on this platform.
Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. Sean coming at you from HighLevel. So I wanted to talk about WordPress. That's right. WordPress has gone to general availability. All right, so let's start out. What is WordPress? Well, hopefully most of you know what WordPress is, but why is it here and why do we have it and what the heck is going on? So here's the deal. We all have clients who still run WordPress websites. We still run into people in the world who still have WordPress websites, or we have WordPress websites, and it would be great to put them all in one spot and do so for a really great price with really high performance and all that other wonderful stuff. So that is now live. Check it out. So it's under sites, under all the low. Anyways, so awesome stuff with WordPress here. More than just creating the instances, adding the domains, staging websites, all this other stuff. But as part of this go live release, there is a truckload of other things here. So check this out. So you can manage users inside here. You can manage plugins, and it says coming soon, but that's not even accurate. It is already live, I think, on I just need to turn it on for this sub account, but check out, let me see here, hold on, let me bring this screenshotty thing here. Okay, cool. So check this out. So we've got plugin management here. So you can literally come in and you can actually add plugins and you can update plugins. and you can disable existing plugins. And this just makes plugin management so much easier, because this is one of the places where people often make mistakes and blow up their WordPress installations. And then we also have the ability to do, also same deal, themes. I'm going to stick to the darn screenshots, dude. Themes are also in here as well. So you can do all kinds of theme management, same concept. Be able to add the themes and update the themes and all that awesome stuff. So that's in there as well. Let's see if I missed any. Oh yeah, backup and restore. So this of course is really awesome. This is one of the most used features, I think, for WordPress that we've got. The ability to, obviously we're automatically doing the backups for you, but a lot of times people just blow up their WordPress installations. And we often find it's plugins that they're misconfigured or are bad plugins, quite frankly. And so this is just the ability of saying, oops, I just blew up my WordPress installation. I'm not even sure how or why, but I'm gonna hit the restore button and we're gonna bring it back. So that is awesome. FTP access is coming soon, but this is coming soon this quarter. So don't worry, we're very, very close here. And so all of that is there. And then obviously the ability to, a lot of the abilities to like the internal emailing and all of that actually works already. So anyways, and then all of this to say, what's great about this is it's also another opportunity for you as an agency to make more money. We never forget what we're here for, which is to help you as an agency make more money. And the way we do that, of course, if you go over here into the agency section of the reselling, you'll of course find WordPress here, and you can obviously set your markup. Now on our side, we've got a couple different pricing schemes for you folks. WordPress does cost us quite a bit of additional server resources, and so we do charge a little bit for that. There is both a per site price and also a like an unlimited plan. It's in the help docs, which I'll also post below. So anyways, super excited that WordPress is out. I hope all of you are having an awesome Wednesday, and I will get another video out here momentarily. Thanks.
And that's it. Let me know in the comments if you would rather want me to start making a detailed video on each of the sub-account features and how well to use them for your day-to-day marketing. Also, I might just start making written content on the GoHighLevel platform soon, and a link to the blog will be in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to use the link in the description to get yourself started with a 14-day free trial. And I'll see you in the next one.